Hi Aquarius, this is your astrology forecast for September 2014, and this forecast is specifically for your sign, so Aquarius. And I'm going to give you a rundown of what's coming up for you via the astrology, and I'm also going to choose a tarot card to give you an overall theme for the month, what you can expect to be working with. On the 2nd of September, Mercury goes into Libra in your 9th house of exploration and higher learning. So you can be a teacher, you can be a student, you can be an academic this month, and it's a good time to apply yourself to those higher mind pursuits, those intellectual pursuits. Broaden your horizons in terms of what you know, what you can understand. By applying yourself, you can really make some inroads into getting something that you've never got before. And by getting, I mean understanding, applying your sense of comprehension to something. On the 3rd, there's a real sense of aggression and limitation in terms of your working life that then has an impact on your finances. So make sure not to tell the boss on the 3rd of September what you've always thought of him, because that could end up getting you fired. None of this is set in stone, but there's always the potential, okay? And on the 3rd of September, there's a real potential for you to let someone at your work absolutely have it, to tell them what an idiot they are and how you've always thought they're an idiot, and that will result in you kind of not having an income anymore. So make sure you watch out for that. It's not always right to confront people directly anyway, unless there's some productive outcome to it, and in this case there isn't. On the 6th, Venus moves into your 8th house of the subconscious mind and legacies, and what that really means is you have a real love for your own thought process and what's really going on for you. So there's a real, wow, what I'm getting is the occult. I'm getting that you have access to things like magic. I've never really said this in one of the readings before. This is so interesting. But you have access to, yeah, magic. I don't know a lot about magic. Look into Wicca, look into things like candle magic, look into things like spells, look into things like manifesting. I'm not sure about that, but what I'm getting is somehow you're going to have a knack and a desire for the occult in some way. So don't judge it before knowing anything about it. Look into that. It's some of the hidden arts. Hidden arts. Okay. The 9th is the full moon. The full moon. Me speak good today. Let me try again. The 9th of September is the full moon, and that's in Pisces in your 2nd house. You're going to feel fantastic because you're going to be able to overcome some financial obstacles that have been plaguing you for a while. And this full moon in Pisces is an opportunity to wash those and detox them and cleanse them out of your reality, out of your existence. That's great. The 14th of the month sees Mars going into Sagittarius in your 11th house of hopes and dreams. You're really going to want to pursue what it is you want to do. And that makes sense with what I said in terms of your career earlier. There's a real sense of frustration that you're not doing the job that you want to be doing, that you've got more potential, that you could be doing more, that you could be in a more senior position. And rather than take that frustration out on other people, take that energy and slot it into learning, higher learning, educating yourself, getting more skills, getting more abilities that you can then use in your work and you can get paid more for. But really be constructive about that and don't bring anyone else down, but build yourself up. That's really what I'm getting. The energy kind of moves on, and on the 18th of September there's a real talent for you to transform your life and to heal that via your career. So this is a good day to ask for more training at work. That's interesting. And to look at it that way, rather than going to university and quitting your job, you can be trained within your existing work area. And on the 21st, I've done it again, on the 21st, experience something unexpected in terms of your relationship. You're going to get some good news in your relationship sector. Your partner or one of your family members or one of your friends is going to communicate something that is really welcome. that you're really going to want to hear and that you're really open to hearing. That's around the 21st, probably on the 21st. Expect that. It's good news. The new moon happens on the 24th of September, and that happens in your house of higher learning and travel. I would really suggest that you learn some new skills and you really either go back to school or you take up that training that's offered through work. But there's something here this month in September that's really showing me that you're going to get some more education, and that is going to be positive for you in your life moving forward. It's going to help you career-wise, and it's also going to improve the way you communicate. So please embrace that and move forward with it and say yes to those opportunities. On the 28th, Mercury moves into your career sector as well. So you're able to communicate some of your feelings now around your work. Again, be very careful with that. Don't tell the boss that you've always hated this job and that it's beneath you. There's such a thing as oversharing. So for you, very much this month, Aquarius, it's about being vigilant around what it is you say at work. Venus goes into your education sector on the 30th at the end of the month. Definitely get some education. Sign up for a course. Very important for you. Leo is in your is on your descendant. It rules your descendant, and Jupiter is in Leo all month, and that's in your 7th house of relationships, and that's really where I see your main talent and your main area of ease and luck being all month in your personal romantic relationship. So that's a solid, nice thing that you don't need to do anything with. That's going to work for you very well. I'm going to choose a tarot card for you now to give you an overall theme for the month. And it's the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is caring for someone emotionally, being in love. So all of this other upset, all of this other trouble that's around in terms of your career and in terms of your money, go to your partner, go to the people who love you for support and strength, because they'll be there for you and they'll help you get through any career hurts or any career problems. Make sure you use that resource. If you'd like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.co.uk. You can send me an email. The address is readings@gregoryscott.co.uk. And you can also find me on Facebook. It's facebook.com/GregoryScott444. Have a wonderful month, and I'll speak to you soon.